On FE News today, 1 in 2 UK engineering and technology firms are concerned that a shortage of engineers in the UK is a threat to their business. That's according to research from the Institute of Engineering and Technology. So I'm delighted to say that today we're joined by Joanna Cox, Head of Policy at the IET, and we'll be hearing more about high-level technical training. So, Joanna, can I start by asking how much of a role should employers have in supporting the development of skills that they're experiencing so hard to find?
Well, as you said in your introduction, so many employers in engineering and technology are telling us that they're lacking the engineering and technology skills that they need from their workforce and finding it really difficult to recruit people with the right skills. This is a threat to their business objectives. This is something that they really need to be doing something about. They need to be much more activists in the education system. So rather than simply the recipients of the skills and education that's coming through, they need to be doing more with FE colleges, with universities, looking at changing the content to adapt it to their needs, also giving much more opportunities for young people.
And could T-levels help?
So T-levels are new qualifications that are going to be coming through in 2020. They're a vocational alternative to A-levels that will offer students a combination of classroom learning and on-the-job experience. So that's a compulsory 45 days work experience in industry. The qualifications are tailored to what is needed by employers and what employers say that we need out of the education skills system. And they will help by giving hands-on training. So some people learn best from books, from learning from academic methods of education, and some people learn best from actual hands-on training.
And how can employers be encouraged to offer industry placements?
So employers can be encouraged to offer these types of placements through an understanding that this is really critical for their business objectives. So they're telling us it's critical for their business objectives. In order to address this, they need to do these actions and they need information and guidance on how to address it through engaging with things like T-levels and apprenticeships.
And how has the introduction of the Apprenticeship Levy helped support an increase in high-level technical training? And what are the challenges with this?
So Apprenticeship Levy has helped increase the number of apprenticeships that are coming through. However, we do hear from employers that sometimes they find that the content isn't exactly what they need. So we do need the government to free up some of the restrictions around the Apprenticeship Levy in order to be making it more adaptable to the skills that employers tell us that they need. So that's something that needs to be done for the future.
And what would you say is more important? On the one side, bringing in new talent, or on the flip side, upskilling existing staff?
So both are important. Employers are already doing quite a lot for their existing staff. So, for example, in our survey, 75% of employers tell us that they give specific training on technical skills to those existing staff. So they're already doing an awful lot for their older workers, for their existing employees. However, it's really important that for the health of the business in the long term, they bring in new talent. And that's why we're calling on them to do much more to bringing in young people into the system.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us today, Joanna.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Why not click subscribe so you can be informed when the latest next individual podcasts or podcast mini-series from FE News are going to be released.